I never wanted to stand between two hearts, but somehow I became the stranger. You looked at me with honest eyes, or so I believed. I never knew another heart was quietly being deceived. If I had known the truth before, I'd never crossed that line. Better walk this road alone and steal what wasn't mine. Now every raindrop calls my name, wrapped in sorrow, wrapped in shame. I'm the third person, the one who never meant to stay. I became a chapter that should have faded away. I'm the third person with tears no one will ever see. I lost my heart while trying to believe in what could be. The empty room still holds your voice, but I can't hear it now. The memories are bittersweet, like broken wedding vows. I won't ask you to choose my side. The answer's already clear. Love built on another's tears can never live right here. Some goodbyes must still be said, even when the heart has bled. I'm the third person so quietly disappear. I'll carry all these silent wounds without keeping you near. I'm the third person, but I won't become your lie. I'd rather lose the one I love than watch another cry. Keep the promises you made before we met. I'll keep the tears you never saw and leave without asking you to follow. I'm the third person, but I don't want this place anymore. Love should never bloom behind a closing door. Third person, so tonight I'll set you free. The hardest goodbye I've ever said, that saves what's left of me. The rain falls softly, the piano whispers loud, and somewhere in the silence I pray that every heart can finally heal. I believed love would save me, but tonight it left me alone. Love knocked softly on my doorway, wrapped in promises so sweet. It wore your smile like morning sunlight, then disappeared without a trace. I planted flowers in our future, watered them with all my tears. But every dream I tried to grow was swallowed by my fears. Was love just passing through, or was it never true? Love is a traitor, it whispered forever, then walked away. It taught my heart to trust again, just to watch it break. Love is a traitor, it kissed my scars and made the promise I would never bleed. It promised I would never cry, then became the reason I did. The rain still taps upon my window, like memories I can't erase. Every drop repeats your goodbye, falling slowly down my face. This empty room still holds your shadow, though you've been gone so long. The silence sings the saddest melody inside this lonely song. If love was honest, why did it hide? Why leave my soul so cold inside? Love is a traitor, it stole the girl I used to know, left only echoes in my heart. Oh, too broken to let go. Love is a traitor, because even shattered hearts remember every flame. Maybe love was never the enemy, maybe it was the hands that couldn't hold it. Still, my heart trembles part of me. You left the rest to grief. But someday I will love once more, not with the tears of yesterday, but with a heart restored. The thunder fades, the rain grows still, one last piano note, one final breath. Love may have broken me, but it won't be the end of me. When the daylight disappears, my heart begins to speak. Only the rain knows my secret. The clock keeps counting every second, but time can't comfort me. Your shadow lingers in this silence like waves upon the sea. I fold the blanket close around me, still reaching for your touch. The emptiness beside my bed reminds me far too much. The stars are fading, the moon looks away. I'm still missing you more every day. My tears flow every night, like rivers no one ever sees. They fall between the quiet hours, carried by the midnight breeze. My tears flow every night. I smile beneath the morning light, then cry when darkness comes again. Your photograph still waits beside me, covered in a little dust. I never found the strength to hide it or forget the way we loved. The rain writes softly on my window, like letters from the past. Each drop reminds my fragile heart some moments never last. I keep pretending I'll be alright, but every sunset becomes another night. If dreams could carry me back to your embrace, just one more moment before waking. My tears flow every night, they won't fall forevermore. One day these eyes will find and they've been waiting for. My tears flow every, yet hope still quietly survives somewhere beneath this broken heart. A tiny light is still alive. The rain grows softer, the thunder disappears, the piano whispers one last goodbye tonight. My tears still fall, but tomorrow I'll rise with the dawn. I looked into the mirror and whispered to the girl inside, you're so heartbroken, your eyes don't sparkle like they used to. They hide behind the rain. You wear a smile for everyone, while quietly holding pain. You still replay the final moment, you still hear that goodbye. Every night you close your eyes just to wake up and cry. How many tears can one heart hide? How many dreams must slowly die? You're so heartbroken, even your silence sounds like pain. You keep pretending you're okay while drowning in the rain. You loved with everything you had. Now every minute tiny candle only makes you sad. The empty room remembers laughter that vanished long ago. The little hopes you held so tightly have nowhere left to go. Still broken through the broken candle, but you're still breathing through heartbroken, but this won't be your final song. The rain will fade, the sky will clear. You've been brave all along, you're so heartbroken. Yet love did not take all of you. Deep inside your fragile soul, the piano slowly whispers, the piano slowly whispers. The rain becomes the say, just not tonight. I never wanted to stand between two hearts, but somehow I became the stranger. You looked at me with honest eyes, or so I believed. I never knew another heart was quietly being deceived. If I had known the truth before, I'd never cross that line. I'd rather walk this road alone than steal what wasn't mine. Now every raindrop calls my name, wrapped in sorrow, wrapped in shame. I'm the third person, the one who never meant to stay. I became a chapter that should have faded away. I'm the third person with tears no one will ever see. I lost my heart while trying to believe in what could be. The empty room still holds your voice, but I can't hear it now. The memories are bittersweet, like broken wedding vows. I won't ask you to choose, must the answer's already clear. Love built on another's tears can never live right here. Some goodbyes must still be said, even when the heart is bled. I'm the third person, so I'll quietly disappear. I'll carry all these silent wounds without keeping you near. I'm the third person you never saw and leave without asking you to follow. I'm the third person that watched another cry. Keep the promises you made behind a closing door. I'm the third person, so the hardest goodbye I've ever said is the one that saves. The rain falls softly, the piano whispers low. I leave without a sound, and somewhere in the silence I pray that every heart can finally heal. I never thought the hardest words would come from my own heart. I waited through 1,000 sunsets, believing you would change. I kept the light beside the window, even through the rain. I loved you more than I loved myself, until there was nothing left. Now all these quiet aching nights have stolen every breath. I'm tired of holding on to someone who's already gone. I'm breaking up with you, even if my heart still cries. Some goodbyes still cries or acts of love for the soul that survives. I'm breaking up with you, not because I stopped caring, but because loving you alone was more than I could bear. Your sweater still hangs by the doorway, like you never said goodbye. But memories can't warm these frozen hands, no matter how I try. The rain keeps writing on my window, the words I cannot speak. I'm finally choosing to let go, though my heart still feels so weak. I forgive the tears we made, but I can't live inside this pain. I'm breaking up with you to save what's left of me. Love should never feel like begging or breaking up with you. This is my last whispered goodbye. I walk into tomorrow's light, though part of me still wants to stay. The piano gently fades, the rain becomes so still. I close the door one final time, and in the silence I whisper goodbye, my first love, goodbye. If my heart never reached yours, then what was it beating for? I place forever in your hands, like fragile falling snow. I trusted every gentle word, too innocent to know. You walked away without a sound, as if we never were, leaving only quiet echoes inside this empty world. Was my love too small to keep, or did you never love me deep? My heart is meaningless, that's how it feels tonight. I gave you every piece of me, but vanished from your side. My heart is meaningless, like a letter never read, a melody without a voice, a dream that's left for dead. The rain keeps tracing down the glass, like tears that never dry. The moon still watches over me, asking softly why. Your name still lingers on my lips, though I don't call anymore. Some memories refuse to leave, even after closed doors. I'm fading slow, but deep inside, a tiny spark still survives, because you never saw the love that always stayed so true. My heart is meaningless. No, that's only what I believed. The fall couldn't treasure it, and I remember a heart that loves deeply is never meaningless. Maybe one day I'll stop measuring. It still knows how to hold on through every storm and rain. Though you chose to let it go, one day someone will hold it close the way you never could. The piano softly lingers, the rain becomes the dawn. I place my hand upon my heart and whisper, you were simply loved by the wrong one. The last candle has burned away, only the rain remembers us. Your footsteps slowly disappeared beyond the midnight street. I stood beneath the falling rain, with goodbyes we used to keep, now drift like autumn leaves. I never knew forever could leave so silently. The silence grows where laughter lived. A lonely heart has nothing left to give. Love has come to an end, like the final note of a song. I can't believe that we'd survive, but I was wrong. Love has come to an end. The stars no longer know our names, only echoes fill this empty room and whisper of yesterday. Your picture fades beneath the moon, its colors washed away. The dreams we drew with hopeful hands have slowly turned to gray. The window waits for your return. The window waits for your renewal. Some doors are never meant to open. Once they're closed, I try to hold what couldn't stay. Some hearts are lost along the way. Love has come to an end, yet my heart still beats your name. Even after all this time, the fire remembers the flame. Love has come to an end, but the memories remain, like quiet rain. before goodbye finds us. Love has come to an end, but I won't curse what we once had. You were my sweetest melody, even if it made me sad. Now I set your memory free, the girl who loved you endlessly. Love herself gently, the piano whispers, the rain grows still. A final breath, a final tear, the night lets go, and so do I. Goodbye, my love. Goodbye. We're still here, but love feels so far away. Can you hear the silence between us? We sit together in this quiet room, yet strangers in our eyes. The words we used to say with ease now disappear like sighs. Your hand is close enough to hold, but somehow feels so far. It's hard to fix a shattered dream with another broken heart. Are we holding on or letting go? Do we still have love or just the fear of being alone? Should we continue when every smile hides tears inside? We're pretending everything's okay while love slowly dies. Should we continue or finally set each other free? What's the point of staying here if you no longer choose me? The rain keeps falling on the rooftop, like questions without replies. Every drop becomes another reason to wonder why we tried. I still remember our first hello, the hope within your smile. Now every memory feels distant, like stars across the sky. I miss the way we were before goodbye found its words. Should we continue if love is all we walked away? Can two lonely hearts still find a reason to stay? Should we continue when trust has quietly disappeared? I don't want forever built upon our fears. If there's one last chance, take my hand. But if your heart is already gone, please don't leave your body here. Should we continue? Maybe love deserves one final try, but only if we're both still here, not just saying goodbye. Should we continue? I'll let your honest answer lead, because real love should never grow. One heart silent need, the piano gently fades, the rain becomes a whisper. I look into your eyes, waiting only. One drop felt like heaven, too much became goodbye. You tasted like a sweet confession, soft as the morning light. I never saw the hidden shadows waiting behind your eyes. I drank the words you whispered gently, like they could set me free. But every promise slowly turned into a memory. The deeper I fell, the less I could breathe. Love wore your face, then abandoned me. Love is poison, slowly running through my veins. It kissed my lips with paradise, then left a lifetime of pain. Love is poison, beautiful but hard to survive. It kept my heart beating for you, stealing it alive. The rain keeps falling through the window, like tears I cannot hide. Each lonely drop repeats your name across a sleepless night. The empty chair still waits for you, though I know you won't return. Some flames keep glowing in the dark, long after they have burned. I trusted love without a doubt. It built me up, then left me down. Love is poison, it hides inside the watched it slip away. Love is poison, only when the truth is gone. Only when one heart keeps holding after the other has moved on. Love is poison, but someday I'll heal these scars. I'll find a love that feels like home, not a sky without its stars. The piano whispers low, the rain fades into dawn. That once held love empty at last. The rain keeps falling just like the promises you never kept. I counted every sleepless midnight, waiting for your call, believing love would find a way. Instead, it watched me fall, wrapped my heart in gentle hope and placed it in your hands. You let it slip without a word, like drifting grains of sand. I gave you forever, you gave me goodbye. Now all that's left are tears I cannot hide. Love is not worth it if only one heart keeps believing. I kept holding on to leaving. Love is not worth it when trust becomes a beautiful lie. I smiled to hide my broken soul, then cried all through the night. The empty chair still waits beside me, like you're coming home. But every sunrise tells my heart I'm meant to walk alone. The moonlight paints your fading shadow across the bedroom floor. I whisper to the silent air, I can't do this anymore. My tears grew deeper than the sea, because you forgot what we used to be. Love is not worth it if it keeps breaking who I am. I lost myself while loving you. Now I barely understand. Love is not worth it if goodbye is all that the lonely heart can carry. So much regret. Maybe someday I'll believe again, but tonight I'm too tired to chase a love that never stayed. Love is not worth it, not when it steals my peace away. I'd rather heal these shattered wings, beg for you to stay. Love is not worth it if I must lose myself for you. I'll leave my tears beneath the rain and learn to love what's true. The piano softly fades, the rain becomes a whisper. I close my eyes, not because I stopped loving you, but because it's finally time to let you go. One last breath, one last tear, one last time I'll whisper your name. The window still remembers mornings when you smiled next to me. Now only raindrops trace the glass where your reflection used to be. I folded every little promise inside this weary heart, never believing someday we'd have to fall apart. I held on tightly until my hands grew weak. Some goodbyes arrive before we choose to speak. I'm saying goodbye to you with a heart that's torn in two. I wanted forever in your arms, but forever never came true. I'm saying goodbye to you, though my soul still calls your name. I'll leave my tears beneath the rain and walk away from all this pain. Your photograph is fading slowly, like colors in the sky, but every smile inside that frame still asks me not to cry. The silence wraps around this room like winter without end. I finally understand, some hearts were never meant to mend. If love was real, I'll always know sometimes the bravest thing is letting go. I'm saying goodbye to you, to every dream we couldn't keep. I'll carry all the beautiful parts and leave the nights that made me weep. I'm saying goodbye to you, not because I stopped its final note. The thunder fades away. The rain grows soft. I close the door without looking back and whisper, goodbye, my yesterday.